Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Easy Wiz, and in today's video, we're gonna be ranking fast foods, unhealthy fast foods that are obviously not good for you. And
so the order that will be going in it is gonna be S is obviously gonna be the most terrible, the most unhealthiest food. A is gonna be like unhealthy again, but like not the very unhealthy, obviously, and then B is gonna be like. It's like in the middle. It's like unhealthy, but it's like slightly
more unhealthy.
It's not. It's like it's an average, and then C is just it's more on the bad side. It's way worse than it's better than unhealthy.
Yeah.
So it's
then
not
D
the unhealthiest thing, and D is the healthiest thing that you can have, and then So we're not experts on this subject. We don't know too much about the nutrition, but we do have a PhD in phytometallurgy, and I'm pretty sure we're certified since we have a ton of experience looking at how fatties eat and their eating schedules and things like that. So I think we have a good hands-on experience. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So then. The first one is Monster, or just energy drinks in general. So, energy drinks, they're obviously like, people think that they might be good for you, like,
the energy boost or whatever.
But obviously, at the same time, it probably just like gives you like a slight boost, like caffeine or something, and then just a couple minutes later, it gives you like,
get the crash,
it's obviously not going to be good for your health. Like, it's a process that's made with a bunch of chemicals and crap like that. And,
a lot of sugars. And,
they definitely put a lot of sugars because how else you get that boost and stuff.
And that acidic flavor.
That fizzy stuff. And it keeps you hooked a little. Like, I don't know.
It's addictive.
Yeah. And also, like, it's a lot of people, like, young people really want it too. It's like a bad thing,
That's
and then,
true,
so I think it will be like energy drinks. I think they would be they're not like terrible. It's not the worst thing that you could do, but
I mean,
I don't think it would be.
It's kind of beneficial in a lot of ways for some people. Like, if they want to go through their day, go in the office, whatever.
Maybe once in a while.
Yeah, but the thing about it, it's not the most unhealthy thing, It's not the most. So I feel like it's consumed by like a lot of people like every day. So it's probably like kind of average, maybe.
I think it would be like a B. I don't think it's too bad, but it's not too good at the same time.
But you're not supposed to drink too much of it because it's just kind of like a bunch of sugars and a lot of caffeine.
So I think it will go like a B.
Yeah, it'll be like an average kind of thing.
So the next one is cookies. And cookies are really like they're like very overlooked, and people like, I don't know, not a lot of like people eat them regularly at a large amount of time. They're definitely not good for you. They probably like pack a lot of sugars and like definitely.
They taste good.
They obviously do taste good. They look good. Just looking at it, looks good. But definitely, obviously, eating cookies and stuff is always gonna make you like, fat and stuff. But what is that?
Yeah.
Dough and stuff. All it's made of like a bunch of chemicals as well.
Carbs and
other
all
things.
that.
It's nothing but it's just a small piece of sugar. I don't know.
I mean, they're definitely like bad.
It depends. Like if you make it homemade, but we're just talking more about like the process
from stores and because from the store they want you to get hooked on these foods.
Definitely like Oreos and stuff like that. Like that's so cancer.
Literally, it's a bunch of sugar. They want you to get hooked on all these foods. So they can make more money.
So just looking at like the cookie as like how we'll also be ranking like how it's like affected society, the effects it has on people, not how it's like on the psychological and like also like not just biological. So then
definitely cookies make you get fat, like
if you don't like watch yourself, because you can definitely like eat out a whole box literally in one night, in one sitting. You never even know it, man. That's what people do. So then I think it will go in like a high S, or in a high A or a low S.
I mean, it is a pastry. Like people do like really like pastry. I say a high A.
Yeah, I think a high because it also has like it's like slipped its way into people's diets, you know?
Yeah, like, and you also have like good cookies, but at the end of the day, like cookies from stores are more processed, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
There's something you should not have in your diet. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so the next thing is ice cream. It depends on the ice cream, but we're talking about unhealthy, so like from like stores, like if you had vegan ice cream, obviously that would be a healthier option, but at the same time it's still kind of like processed and still got to go through like a bunch of things. But at the same time it's not that bad. Depends, like if it's made out of milk, then it might be made out of like, they probably put like a ton of like other things on top of it as well, like you know, they put like chocolate and stuff, sprinkles and other stuff,
and it's overall, like made out of milk.
Yeah, overall, it doesn't even, people say it doesn't even get you full. It just like, it's like a bunch of oxygen or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't get you full. It doesn't like...
I mean, it is pasteurized milk, right? And it's like really processed in such a way that like all the bacteria of the milk is gone. And they obviously have to sweeten it like a lot.
Yeah, they definitely get that taste, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely like very hard to avoid it, especially on like a hot summer day. They advertise it as if it's like gonna. I mean, it does cool you down, but there's like other ways. Just drink some water or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true.
But I think it's like a. I think it would be. It's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal if you take it with no toppings. And it's like maybe somewhat made out of good ingredients, but I think
would you personally eat ice cream
if it was vegan and I knew what the ingredients were?
If it was homemade, I would eat it.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. If it's
like, so I guess you could put it at an average, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it'll be a high. I think it'll be like, I think it's not a low B. I think energy drinks are worse.
Yeah, I guess because that's true.
Because ice cream you can just have. People usually just have it once in a while, unless they have like tubs in their freezer. But that's not that. Okay. So the next one is muffins, and muffins are pretty like, you know, they're kind of like cookies as well. They're just like a quick snack to have, and you just like eat it, and like, you know, it makes you like slightly it's just carbs and like chocolates, depends on what you have on it as well, because like some muffins I see, like they're all just straight chocolate muffins, like that's crazy.
Like full chocolate and blueberry muffins.
They definitely pack a ton of sugars as well, like definitely, because like I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure they have like more sugars than cookies. I'm not too sure though.
I feel like muffins are a bit lighter than cookies. I'm not sure why, just like the view of it, you know what I mean? But muffins,
depends, because muffins are like in like fast food joints. Muffins are more like advertising, more like, you know, like glorified, or not glorified, like just like, you know, they want you to sell muffins as opposed to cookies. The cookies are like the side thing, but muffins are kind of like the main dish. And muffins are like, it depends on how you make them, because some other companies, like, you know, make them differently.
Yeah, I actually kind of look at it from the other way around. I feel like cookies are more like the main thing. But I don't know, like,
it depends
what
on
do you
how
think?
But I think overall muffins are like I think
do you think it's worse than cookies?
I think they're close to cookies, because
I feel like
they just slip into your diet. I think it'd be under cookies.
Yeah, to be honest,
because cookies are way more way more addictive.
Like that one thing you really
because it's so like so convenient to have.
Yeah.
Alright, the next one is a donut. Donuts are kind of like the same thing as the class of the cookie muffins. But the thing with donuts is you have so many variations, so many variety of donuts, that it gets so intense that they put like cream filled, sprinkles, chocolate, crazy stuff, glaze.
You know the funny thing is, bro, we look at this and we're just like, oh my god, this looks so good. And all we're looking at is sugar, like literally. That's
probably like, probably provides you with little to none like actually health benefits.
It's like, yeah, literally. Like
The only thing it'll probably do for you is just give you a tiny energy boost and then make you crave more after
But
that.
I mean, if you're trying to bulk, then you could either get fat, but that's very
Depends with
bulky, so
that.
wouldn't recommend it, you know.
You get fat. You will build up fat, not really muscle.
Well,
So
like
then-
dirty fat though, so like I feel like
think so.
donuts are like
S tier.
S tier, yeah.
Definitely destructive.
S tier, bro.
Because like
Everyone's,
people
like,
buy
more
in
addicted to
large
donuts.
boxes and they just like dish out like 4 of them at once.
Literally finish it in like a day.
They're like 100%, like 100%. Like I can't see like it being like
I
too
feel
like
like
healthy.
if someone
like-
bought a box of donut, it couldn't take more than at least.
Because
2 days
usually
to finish
people
it.
buy
It'll
it.
take more than
Usually
that.
people buy it from like fast food joints, and when they make it there, they obviously do like crazy things to it,
Yeah,
opposed to homemade. But you don't really generally see people home making donuts unless it's very special
Yeah.
occasion. So generally, it will be in the S tier.
S tier.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then, alright, so the next one is popcorn. And yeah, popcorn is something that a lot of people enjoy when they go to the movies and or just chill at home, you know, watch movies.
Watch a movie, yeah.
But popcorn, I think it's bad because it's like a bunch of like carbs or whatever, and like it's like sometimes usually packed with a bunch of butter, which is also like pretty sure bad for you. Like stuff
So
that
if
builds
you
up
consume,
mucus and
like,
things like that. You know?
Yeah. But you have good butters, you know what I mean? But like, if you eat too much,
Oh yeah, then it
obviously it's
also is very salty and like
yeah.
it leaves you with a kind of a dry mouth, which is also like how they get you to crave like drinks at the movies. You know?
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's
Get
really
that
sad,
Coke
yeah.
as well. It leaves you with a salty mouth, literally. So popcorn is like, and people usually consume it in some big bags, and
But the thing is, like, popcorn, I feel like it's pretty, like, even though you
It's
get it
corn
in this
pop.
process or whatever, but yeah, it's more natural, you know what I mean? As in, like, there might be added stuff to it, but it's kind of like the more natural corn pop, you know what I
but
mean?
you gotta look at you gotta look at it how you usually get it. You usually get it with butter and salt.
Yeah.
You wouldn't generally get it with nothing. So I think with that, I think it will be like a low A, because I think it's worse than ice cream, definitely.
You think so? It's worse than ice cream?
Because it's like,
Let's not look at it like vegan ice cream, but like regular processed ice cream.
I know.
Like popcorn is. I mean, it does leave you craving that drink. You know what I mean?
it does,
Like
and it's
the
like
other-
salty and like not good for you. I'm pretty sure like not good for your gains as well.
Yeah.
So I think it would be like a low B.
Maybe high B. High
High?
B then. Because you do have a point. It's pretty salty, right? And a lot of butter is like pretty bad, but
Yeah, I think it'll be just a high B for now.
okay, alright.
Alright, so the next one we have is noodles, and noodles, what are they generally made? I think they're generally made out of like wheat and like
Yeah, flour.
flour and
Like
stuff
dough,
like
you
that.
know, like yeah.
Mhm.
So
And it's just basically all carbs then, and like sugars.
artificial stuff.
Yeah. So then I think it depends on which type of one you get as well, because I'm pretty sure there's healthy alternatives, but generally people don't really look out for that, and they just get like, you know, packaged noodles, instant noodles, you know, Maggi noodles, whatever.
Yeah.
And
The thing is,
those are like, they also like dump a bunch of like spices and like salt or whatever, you know, sauces, which make it like even worse. Yeah.
noodles are like a delicacy, you know what I mean? Like it's soups, like they go well with soups, so people like
Yeah, I
noodles,
guess.
like the soup everywhere they go. And it's usually like, kind of like the Asian theme, like
I know.
the themes like noodles, and
So
I feel like noodles though,
they're not that bad. They're not that bad,
yeah,
but
exactly.
if you eat
because
too much, obviously it's gonna be bad for you.
a lot
but
of carbs.
Overall, if you eat it once in a while, it might not do much to you, but
Yeah.
it just depends on how you eat it and what toppings you put on it and all that stuff, which type of one you get. But generally, noodles are not that big of a deal as long as you watch how much you eat of it. Yeah.
I feel like it could be a C because also if you think about it, if you go to these restaurants like a restaurant you actually know and they add nothing to it, it's not that bad. It's really just like dough, maybe like some salt or whatever.
Yeah, generally you might put some vegetables as well, which might make it a little better.
Yeah.
So I think it's not that bad. Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I think C. I think it would be a C.
Yeah, around there. Probably like a mid C maybe. I'm not sure.
Alright. Next one is nachos. So yeah, nachos. They're like chips basically, and they're obviously just salted. They're like basically just all wheat and you usually dip them in like salsa and stuff like that, which is basically also just like packed with a bunch of sugars and
cheese, like processed like cheese and stuff like that.
Processed cheese and other crap like that, and you probably just bunch it. Then you just eat that, and then obviously not good for you. Like it's gonna cause you to have like pimples and stuff. I swear.
Yeah. It's like also like high glycemic foods, like meaning like it raises your like blood sugar a lot, right?
Yeah, you're probably gonna start burping after.
Yeah, literally. So nachos is like it's processed, like the chips. It's not like
it's definitely processed.
It's full natural. It's not full natural because like it has that different flavor. You know what I mean? That artificial flavor. That dough's not really supposed to have. I feel like,
yes,
that smoky flavor, whatever. But nachos are definitely like not the best thing to eat.
Yeah, they're definitely. I think they're worse than popcorn.
You get them in like the movies as well, and they do like make you want to get a drink to wash it.
Yeah, definitely, because it's just like salted, and they just overdo it with salt, and you just want to get a drink. And then there's also just on top of that everyone always gets just sauces and like extra stuff, which makes it even worse. So
the cheesiness, all that good cheesiness.
I think it would be a low A then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's definitely worse than popcorn though.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like though.
Okay, so the next one is burgers, and burgers is obviously the main one that people usually always get when they go to fast food places and what you always look out for. This is probably obviously a very destructive one because it's just, all burgers really provide is a bunch of cholesterol and like sugars usually, and they usually just like, I don't know.
They're processed in a way like we don't even know what they fully put in the burger.
You don't know. You can see it, but burgers, it's like I don't know how they make it so addicting, but it's like they definitely put stuff in it to make it addicting.
It's not sweet, it's not sugary, it's just like a burger. You know what I mean? But
it definitely is bad for like cholesterol levels and like. Burgers are obviously not good for that, and it probably raises your blood sugar, and like you're probably gonna get fat. All that is fried too.
They don't even drain the oil out of the burgers. I'm pretty sure they just like fully shave it.
Definitely,
all that's probably jam-packed juiciness in the burger.
Yeah,
it's all oil.
Slimy little burger, man. Greasy. Probably they butter the buns as well, which is usually not that tasty, man. Yeah, so I think
it'll be vegetables, so it kind of lines it a bit. For the vegans at least.
A little bit.
Alright, but burgers are definitely S tier for me.
Above donuts or below?
I feel like the thing about donuts though, it's not more for craving.
Donuts craving more. Donuts is a candy, straight up. It's like it's a candy meal.
It's a fat candy.
It's a fat candy. But then the burger is just like it's not that sugar. It's not like you look at it and you want it, but like donuts are like 10 times 10.
That's true, but I feel like also because you said burgers have a lot of cholesterol, you know what I mean? That's pretty true.
Yeah.
And if you're not drinking enough water or like clearing your system, that's gonna be like bad. It's bad for you. You know what I mean? Like
people become obese after being addicted to burgers. I'm pretty sure there was a guy who was addicted to burgers. don't know. It's whatever. So, yeah. The next one is white bread. So yeah, white bread. It's just like basically it's just wheat. It's just wheat that has been stripped away of the nutrients and all the healthy things. Yeah, bleached wheat basically. So it's definitely bad for you, and the alternative could be brown bread. Besides that, white bread is genuinely, people always buy it too. They always get it, and it's packed with a ton of sugar. Yeah, that's only because it's all sugar. Once you eat it, I'm pretty sure it just all turns into sugar, and that's what gets processed into your body. That's what makes it taste good.
The white bread, as you said, like, you know, it's like bleached away, so like people don't really like whole wheat, all that, like kind of like, I'm not sure why they don't like whole wheat, but for me, I do eat whole wheat now, but like just the little like crumbs or whatever in the whole wheat was kind of like harder to swallow and eat, you know what I mean? White bread was always this perfect
I
bread.
think they don't give it a chance, but still, some people
It's
even
really
like
good,
they don't even eat the crust, which is like, what are you doing, man? Like, is that
It's the best part. I mean, we all know this. We were all told this, you know? I feel like we were all told this as kids, eating the crust or whatever. But
so I
white
think
bread's definitely bad, and
yes,
I feel like it would be kind of like
it's pretty
high
acidic too, and like not good
I feel like it's a high A, low S.
Yeah, high. Would it be above?
I feel like it would, because people consume it.
It's so like on the daily. It might be more than cookie, because some people could discipline them enough. Like adults, I don't think adults are that. Like they don't really like. They're not addicted to cookies because it's like a childish thing. Like,
that's true.
But
generally, I think it could definitely be an S, but I feel like we should just put a high A.
Because it's generally just been included in most of everyone's diet, the normal diet, the basic diet, and it's promoted so much that people just eat it. Even adults with, they don't even think twice.
That's true.
Okay, so the next one is sodas. Sodas is like energy drinks, but it's just, I'm pretty sure it's like times 10, because
it's pretty bad.
Like it's just carbonated drink, it's just a bunch of like sugars again, and it doesn't really quench your thirst, quench your thirst, but it just leaves you like with a dry mouth and wanting more, and
it's crazy. And that's part of the addiction. That's how they make their money. The companies make their money.
They definitely, that's how you get you in, like they get you hooked to it.
To buy more. So it's definitely one of the most addictive drinks on earth.
Cancer in your mouth.
Sugar, so much sugar. Definitely. I feel like it's S tier.
It has to be S tier.
It has to be S tier.
Above it. It's just because it's so widely used.
It's consumed, like so much, like in every meal basically. Like some people wake up, sodas. Some people go to bed, sodas. All the meals.
Zero water, man. Alright,
no water at all. Definitely high S.
High? I think we'll go above. I think above everything.
Because it's definitely consumed.
Because if you have a donut, you're gonna have a drink on the side. If you have a burger, you're gonna have a drink on the side.
And all those people who don't drink water, then sodas is the option.
Okay, next one is just white rice. I mean, a lot of people say it's like white rice is like white bread. White rice is like white bread because it's like stripped of the
bleach as well.
Basically it's stripped of it. You have your brown rice counterpart, which is healthier than it, obviously, and it's not that bad, but it's just generally like it's just basically like a lot of sugar as well, and I think so.
And carbs as well.
That's not too bad.
But as you said, which is also like high glycemic, meaning it does raise your blood sugar like a lot.
It does.
Gives you pimples and like all those like. It's not good for your skin, or whatever. If you're trying to be like look good and be healthy.
There's not much nutrients you can gain from it. I mean, you can
you can get a little protein and like a little bit of carbs if you're trying to achieve like.
But it shouldn't be like made into an everyday thing. You should definitely find some alternative.
That's true. But for some cultures, like Asians, they do consume rice a lot.
But why don't they just take brown rice then? That's what I wonder.
I mean,
because they praise it so much, like the white rice. They put it in the bowls.
I mean, yeah,
I guess
rice is definitely consumed daily for some
it's
countries,
fried
but
or whatever. I think a
but
rice. It's
also
not that bad. Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
I'll go like a C. I think I'll go like. Would it go
I mean,
under?
I feel like
I
it
think
would go
under.
lower. Yeah. I
Right?
feel like it would go lower. Yeah.
Because you generally eat this. It's not that bad. Like
And it's okay.
noodles
Yeah,
is
that's
more
true.
processed, and this is not that bad.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is coffee, and yeah, coffee is just like also the same thing. It's a widely like it's like something you have first thing in the morning. Some people are like they need coffee to live, like crazy things like that. You know?
I mean, if you obviously need the food that bad, how is it good for you? You know what I mean? Like you can't control the intake.
I guess, but just looking at it, it's just basically like caffeine. Like they usually put sugar in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so that high boost. So it's definitely not good, and obviously
it kind of doesn't leave you thirsty though. I think it does, right?
I never really drank coffee.
Yeah, I don't really drink coffee that much, but definitely like people who drink it, they usually put other stuff in it as well. Like, they usually might put milk, or they might put some sugar or something that makes it sweeter. Because like coffee alone, it probably doesn't taste that good. So
I mean, that's probably the healthiest it gets, like coffee alone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without any other stuff, but yeah, it's definitely like a craved food. I feel like because some people they can't control their intake.
But is it that bad?
I feel like it's not as bad because even bodybuilders they use it to give them that boost for the gym or the morning boost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still not good because it's like an addiction, and who wants that? To not control what they can do.
I think it might be a low A then, or a high B, something.
Is it worse than nachos? I feel like it is. But caffeine is definitely added to like energy drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah, but coffee is like all that. So I think it would be. I think it would just be a low B.
A low B or maybe high B?
Because it's not that bad, but like if you look at it, isn't it?
Ice cream?
Nah.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is juices. Now it depends. It's just generally about juices that you get at stores and like things like that, you know, bottled juices, whatever.
Yeah.
And generally, they obviously put like a ton of added sugars in it, which makes it like sweet and like obviously not good for you. Some people think it's good, but they don't know that they're consuming a ton of added sugars.
Yeah, it's definitely like not at its most natural state, you know.
Yeah.
Like, the thing about fruit juice, like I feel like if in the older days they didn't have juice or fruit juice, like now they have it. You can literally get all those juices from the apples, like all like mangoes, all watermelons, all those fruits have like the natural liquids in their food, but like these are not at its most natural state, and it obviously leaves you addicted. Bro, I want to drink orange juice first thing in the morning. You might think because it's healthy, but try to stop it. It's pretty hard.
It's definitely not good. So, I mean, that alternative is obviously going to just be the natural ones. You're just finding out a natural one, like.
Or I mean,
because some they do, even if it's just normal, like natural, it still will have like sugars in it because fruits generally have like natural sugars in it. So it's not. It's just like what type of sugar you're getting, because I'm pretty sure there's different types of sugar. Some that are artificial, not good for you, and like some that are like good from like fruits and stuff.
That's true,
but generally this is about like the store bought and the ones that come in those plastic bottles. So so I think it would be a I feel like
it's kind of like a high A,
because it's the same.
Do you think it's like?
I think it's below cookies because I don't think it's that bad. It's just the sugar and like sugar makes it bad, and like it's like widely consumed, and like a lot of people like they generally just add it to their diet because they don't really care, or they just think it's good for them, or they're just being deceived. They're under the illusion that it's good for their health.
I'm not reading while we're recording something. Can you hear that? Yeah, this way my mom's right here.
It's fine. I didn't hear it. No, I know it's good. So I think it would be like IB, IE.
This isn't that bad.
No, I don't think it's that bad.
Because if you look at it, it's definitely like it's better to consume than cookies every day. You know?
Yeah.
It's better to consume than ice cream every day if you think about it.
Gosh, I think so.
Yeah,
so I think it'd be like mid B, a low mid B right here.
Yeah, right there.
Alright.
Probably there.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is fried foods. So yeah, fried foods is obviously not good because it's like put into a bunch of oils and then it's just like fried, and then it's just like very bad because it just spikes your cholesterol levels and like other stuff like that, and it's
saturated fats and
generally just it's not nothing good for you. It's not going to be beneficial.
That's true. Yeah,
it's clogging your arteries. And
it's like you have the flour. You also have like flour in the chicken, and they fry that again, you know. So a lot of salts, maybe.
They probably season and stuff like that, you know, leaving it with other bad things. So it's just generally like all fried food. So I think it will be like a.
I feel like that would maybe be a S because you go to Popeyes, you know, that fried chicken sandwich.
Even if you just have like a couple, like it leaves you worse than if you had a couple cookies.
Yeah.
So
I definitely think it would be like lower than. Do you think it would be bad, worse than burgers? Because if you think about it, you go to Popeyes, you go to all these like places.
Because I feel like it's not that addicting, or like it doesn't really leave you like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it'll be like low.
Burgers are like
because this is widely consumed.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is sugar cereals.
Cereal.
Okay. So these are generally like the unhealthy ones, like the Fruit Loops, you know, and those types of ones. But there are healthy alternatives like those. Obviously, those healthier alternatives, like I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's generally they're all like, but they're still all like generally like processed in some sort of way, which is generally not good because it packs a lot of sugars and you know it's not really.
It's definitely
good.
It's definitely more processed. You know what I mean? So like, for example, this is the way you can look at it. They make all this processed cereals. There's no nutrients and nothing in it, but then they just sprinkle all the nutrients on it. You know what I mean? So it's not like packed with nutrients like from the start. They sprinkle a certain amount of nutrients on it. So it's definitely not the best thing.
Yeah, and generally people consume it with milk, which is like a bunch more sugar added to that, which is just a crazy sugary breakfast. Which makes people like, it gives people the like illusion that they're getting an energy boost in the day, which is just a high sugar, like, you know.
Yeah, if you consume it with the right milks, for example, like almond milk or like whatever, that might be a better alternative.
Yeah, obviously it will be a better alternative. Cut down on that sugar, but generally, like, it's not really a good option if you're trying to eat a healthy diet. So I think it would be like a
high A. I feel like because if you think about it, it's more consumed than like white bread.
You add stuff to it. You add a white bread. You wouldn't add like.
You wouldn't add that much. It's still like a lot of sugars or whatever. But cereal has the more sweetness to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Maybe a high A then.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is cake. Cake is like the crazy one because it's like it's a bunch of stuff in it, like eggs, flours, sugar, chocolate, extra. They even put like tons. Even the frosting itself is just a whole
sugar.
It's just straight sugar. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. They do add fruits, but it's just dumped in a bunch of sugar. So like, what's the point? And then
it's literally like sugar in solid form, like full solid form. You know what I mean? You're looking at sugar. You're literally looking at sugar.
It's a sugar block.
I mean, but it's also like flour, sugar, fat sugar. But you're also looking like this flour or whatever in there.
Yeah,
it's like white flour, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not like the most natural flour.
It's unrefined and like stripped of the nutrients. It's not much benefit you can get from eating cake. That's why usually you eat cake on a special occasion, unless you're just like some fatty, man. I don't know what to say.
Overall, cakes definitely.
Sorry if you're eating cake right now.
But yeah, I feel like cake would definitely, like, in terms of
S.
Definitely yes. Because it's really.
Where would it go though?
Do you think it's worse? As you said, like, it's basically a sugar block.
It's basically like 10 donuts combined, man. I think if you ate the whole, let's say you ate the whole cake and you're done, man. You ate the whole cake. Why? But yeah.
Pure sugar. The next day you were 200 pounds. But yeah.
So yeah, I think that's good.
That seems good for it. Yeah.
All right. So the next one is French fries, and French fries is basically this included. This is a branch of the fried foods, and French fries are generally fried, and they're all just potatoes fried. It just raises your like
oil.
Yeah, cholesterol, whatever, saturated fats.
And it's a lot of like starch, whatever, because it's like white potatoes.
Yeah, usually add a bunch of salts and like mix it up with that, unless you ask for no salt, but still not that good of an option if you eat it. Like you could make yours homemade, because generally you wouldn't find healthy fries at fast food joints.
If you do make it homemade, you can like add the right amount of oils, you know what I mean?
Just
but
bake
you don't want to end up burning it, because you can bake it as well. But
even like store-bought ones, they're just basically the same thing, just fried and frozen. Definitely.
Yeah, literally, because for a fact, even if you try to bake mock fries, you're gonna see oil, you know what I mean? Like, oil's already soaked up in it, so like, definitely
clogging up your arteries and stuff like that. So I think it might be it's obviously gonna be under fried foods. So I think it will go in like a.
It's definitely consumed a lot.
I think it'd be an A, like cereal. Or I think high A.
What do you think, bro? Do you think it's definitely worse than eating white bread? And
probably.
Maybe all that bunch of sugars in the cereal, but at the end of the day, like.
No, I think white bread's worse, because like you might eat a couple fries, like it won't kill you, but white bread, it's like a bunch. You're gonna eat like at least 2 slices and then you're gonna be done. But French fries, you might not eat that much, but it's just
okay.
I think we mid. Okay, so then the next one is pizza. Pizza is obviously a main one as well, and it is basically just a bunch of flour. They just put tomato sauce, but they do add that tomato sauce is definitely like packed with sugar, and then they just put cheese on it, which is processed. The flour itself is already like white flour, and probably most likely white flour, and then
I mean, it is, but
I don't know if whatever, it's stripped of the nutrients. You just put some
all the added meat, all the added
add to the cholesterol count.
You do have veggies, like veggie pizzas. I mean, this is probably the best option there for you.
But generally it's like
pineapple pizza.
For some reason I feel like it's like they also like add like a ton of oil, which just drenches like the vegetables and mostly everything already on it. I'm pretty sure people say that. It's obviously going to be oily food to eat, so it's not going to be good for your
and all that processed cheese, artificial cheese. I'm pretty sure they do use artificial cheese on it, which is really bad for you, you know what I mean?
Depends, So I think it will go in like because people buy it regularly, and they usually buy
in like a big box, like 12 slices. You know what I mean?
Someone could literally eat out the whole thing.
Literally 2 boxes a day, so it's definitely, I feel like it's an S tier because it's consumed so much as well.
I think it'll be like better than,
because it's more consumed though, you know what I mean? And it's like a large amount.
Itself, like, it depends on what type of pizza. If you ask for the right things, then you might get a healthier version, but it's like compared to donuts, you won't get a healthy version of donuts, unless you ask for a straight bun. But still, I think it would be like. So would it be worse than burgers?
The thing about the pizzas is very oily, and you have all this cheese, all this the cheese is obviously not good for you, like in a certain type of way. And you have all this cheese, and you definitely like more than one slice. I don't know anyone who eats one slice of pizza. Probably max 3 slices. So
I think would it be above burgers then?
I think it would be above burgers in my opinion.
Okay, so I think that's it. I mean, anything else?
Would you change anything on this list? Like, what do you think you change?
Maybe I think nachos might go higher.
Nachos might go higher.
Because just looking at it right now, it's like a large, usually you would eat like a bunch. You would eat a bunch at once.
Probably
and then there's so I think it might go above cereal because it's sick.
You think so?
Yeah, it's just because it's like a crazy meal to have. Like, imagine if you had this every day over cereal.
I mean,
you would be dead, man.
That'd be true. So, rice seems good. Yeah. What about fruit juice? Do you think fruit juice is well placed there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah. And, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, this is basically it, and
But so that'll be it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, if you watch the video through, you probably learned a lot about unhealthy foods, which will benefit you in the future.
Yeah, make sure to avoid these foods and try to get some alternatives for some healthier versions. Obviously, you wouldn't want to be consuming the S tier. You want to die. Okay.
But also we're not experts as was stated earlier in the video, but we give it based on what we know.
Yeah, give us your own opinions on where you would have put some of these items on a list, and if you have any other questions or comments, then put them in the comment below. But that will be it for this video. So thanks for watching.